Shalom Akim. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And I just want to, just remind brothers, as I did a lesson earlier, based upon what the elder brother Kazap has said, about we're entering into the time of survival of the wisest. Okay? We have to be wise in these times, as we see there's many deceitful things happening. Alright? From the pandemic to false pastors, false shepherds leading the sheep astray. And for those who don't know, as the Apostle Gabar, he did a few lessons on it. General doing it in the butt. Okay? This guy, General Yahana, is pushing you jakes to take the vaccine. Okay? Meanwhile, there's countless articles. Alright? There's countless interviews telling you that these vaccines are death. Now this article is on Zero Hedge. Alright? Was talking about I don't want to show the title, but it basically talks about the BS, and the danger of Pfizer's vaccines. It says this is some of Pfizer's history. Now it goes into the ALHAT study, which ALHAT stands for anti-hypertensive and lipid-lowering treatment to prevent heart attacks trial. Was intended to compare the effectiveness of 4 drugs in preventing complications from high blood pressure. It was originally intended to continue for between 4 and 8 years, but part of it was stopped prematurely because those participants assigned to Kudura, manufactured by Pfizer, were developing significantly more cardiovascular complications than those taking a diuretic. Salakia, 1 second. At the time, the results were published by Journal of the American Medical Association. About $800 million worth of Kudura was being sold each year, but the diuretic was proving more effective at preventing high blood pressure complications at a 1/7 of the cost. Okay, a diuretic just means something that cleanses your blood. It's good for your heart, like dandelion will be considered a diuretic, green tea. Taking advantage of the fact that most doctors weren't aware of the research. Well, Salaki, I'm not sure about green tea, but I know dandelion is a good herb, a diuretic herb, sarsaparilla. So it says, taking advantage of the fact that most doctors weren't aware of the research, Pfizer hired damage control consultants. The American College of Cardiology, ACC, issued a press release recommending that doctors discontinue use of the Kudura, but mere hours later downgraded its wording to reassess. Could this be something to do with Pfizer contributing more than $500,000 a year to the ACC? Whoever funds the study comes out on top. Companies commonly use positive results from head-to-head trials to encourage doctors to prescribe their drug rather than their competitors. And there was another one I saw yesterday. I'm not going to go into it because you know how this Esau is, but I would definitely put it in the comment board. And it shows you how it, like I said, it's basically an interview where this guy, he's going into facts about the medical industry and their history on Jakes, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and experiments, and just proving, that it was malpractice, and proving that they knew it was malpractice and still continue with it anyway. So all this information coming out, and you have this guy, General Yohana, telling you to take the vaccine that you should be taking it. All right, but so we're in a time where you should be asking why. Everything should be in your mind. Why? What's going on? Why is this happening? Why is this? Why is this person? Why is this person coming in my life at this time? Just being more cautious at what's going on, being more circumspect, especially now. As I mentioned before, we are in the time of deceit. So this is Matthew 24:1. Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So the disciples that followed Yahushua also had inquisitive minds. All right? Because they just wanted to get out of this situation. We want to get out of this situation. The Most High wants to get us out of this situation. Okay? But we understand that certain prophecies have to come to pass. The RFID chip has to be implemented and enforced. All right? World War III martial law. All right? So it's getting bad out here, and it's not getting any better. They even told you that even once you take this vaccine shot, that life still won't go back to normal. So why take it, right? If you're still going to be living, as if, you're still infected, so-called infected. Verse 4, Matthew 24:4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. Okay? So in order to watch, you gotta watch for everything, man. And one of the first thing Yahushua told him was, there's going to be many that will try to deceive you. That's why we're so bold, and we always tell you that we have 100% truth. Because there's going to be guys that got 90% truth. There's going to be guys that got 99% truth, 95% truth. But we telling you we got 100% truth. Meaning that there's no deceit, no God within us. Okay? This is the book of Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. It says, Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. All right, brothers are straight shooters, man. Whether you hit or whether you forbid, we're gonna tell you what's going on in your life, what you should be looking out for. Who the enemy is, who you are. All right, the bad you're doing. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Okay. Hey, a good friend, like they say, and even Jake say, that's my boy. We could tell each other anything. We keep it 100 with each other. All right. So it says, faithful are the wounds of a friend. Even Apostle Paul said what? I declare unto you the whole gospel. All right. Yeah, I believe Yahushai. Well, it might have been Apostle Paul. He said he was in the temple daily. I gotta grab these precepts, man. Let me see. Whole gospel. First Corinthians 15:1. Moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the whole gospel, which I preach unto you, which also you have received, and wherein ye stand, by which also ye are saved. You see? So salvation cometh by the word, by believing on the word Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? In totality. If ye keep in memory what I preach unto you, unless ye have believed in vain. Okay? The other one I mentioned is about how let me see, daily. Mark 14:49. I was daily with you in the temple, teaching, and ye took me not, but the scriptures must be fulfilled. All right, and that's also written of in John 18. How the scriptures say, I spoken to you openly. Let's grab that. Yahushua spoken to the people openly. So, and when I say Yahushua, it's the one who the world annually calls Jesus Christ. Okay. So if he's speaking through you, he's going to speak through you to the people openly. John 18:20. Yahushua answered him, I spake openly to the world. The world is cosmos. I ever taught, all right, the world is cosmos. Cosmos is a separate society. That separate society is Israel. Okay? Deuteronomy 7:6. Isaiah 4, what is that? I think it's 46:13. What it calls Israel, it says Israel is my word without end. Okay? I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing. Okay? So it says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Because they're going to tell you what you want to hear. Okay? They're going to tell you things that's pleasing to you. And they're going to hold back things from you. The word deceitful. That doesn't make sense. But the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Well, brothers know what the word deceitful, man, is. I'm just trying to find another. Sometimes the other translations give you a good translation. This is a pretty good one. Easy, was that the Easy English? It says, do not let the painful words of a friend frighten you. Okay? But be careful when an enemy meets you with a kiss. All right? It makes me think of, what was it, Judas? That's how he met Yahushua, with a kiss. It's deceitful. But basically, an enemy is going to meet you slithering. You know, he's gonna be the nicest person in the world. You know, he might yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Slocky. I'll read it again. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. You know, basically, a friend is going to keep it 100. You know, but an enemy is only going to tell you things that he thinks that you want to hear. Okay. I.e., not going into the McNasty of the scriptures. All right, not going into prophecy. You know, telling our people that prosperity is not coming, death is coming. Okay. Skipping down to verse 12. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All right, so let's be wise, man, because there's a lot of serpents in the grass, as they say. Okay? A prudent, a subtle, a crafty, a sensible man perceiveth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on. Okay? Pass over or by or through. Basically meaning not looking into things. Okay? But just going with the flow. So this is why, as we get closer to Yahweh's coming, we got to constantly be asking why. Okay? All right? So that's pretty much it, man. With that, shalom to the elect.